Look at that teepee structure. See, now I know I'm descending on the wrong line. Look at this. Because I didn't see any of this stuff. And now I got a whole nother batch of it to go through. Look at that. All perches and sheets. All right, so I just figured it out. I can just see, I don't know if I put the clip in or not or what video, but I marked myself with those red rocks. You can't see it on the camera, but there's red rocks over there on the other side of the mountain. Look at this. So this was really good that this happened to me because this is all the way down right here, down to almost to the road. You can't see it from the road, but it's real close. So basically what I'm saying is I walked in over there. You can't see any of this. It's blind. Believe me, I would have came over here first. That's crazy. I've done 6 miles so far today. Easily 6 miles. Descending is the worst. It really is. This is where you really start to, your legs are tired. Look at that X. Look at this corridor. Like I said, they love to block it, right? They always have those ones going across it, always. And then look at that. Is that 2 or 1? I was like right over there. Guys, look at that. Hold on a second. Get down. Look at this. It's a wallow, right? This is called a hangout box. It's squared. Comes out, turns. Even from where it clumps up, it goes up. Does all that. And it's you know, they made it so it's squared in there. I don't really understand why they do that, the squared thing. Like stay in there or something. I don't know. So I think it was the opposite of what I said before. I came in way to the right. So I came down way to the right, not the left. I don't know what happened on my descent, you guys. I am brain dead. I have no memory of it whatsoever. A little bit, but it's all just like this crazy blur, and I'm not sure that I wasn't zapped. Look at the old dead leaner. That's a dead one right there. It's leaning. It looks like it was leaning in the fire. They love the old dead ones. Look at this place. Did they put stuff up since I just didn't come over this far? Amazing. Yes, look at this. What'd I tell you about the views? Forever and ever. There's no people here. No one lives in Colorado. They're all fake. Because whenever I'm out, I don't see anybody. I don't know. I don't even see a house. I think it's just me, and God just has the other people as, you know, like they're bots. I'm kidding. Because that's what it feels like up here. There's no other people. So now I'm down at the road. So right between all this new growth, so here's these tags. These tags I buy, you know, they're really weird looking. And they're from 15 or 20 years ago. But, you know, like it was originally, they were tagged for some kind of wood or something. Damn, I should have came in here first. I must be really far to the right. I'm really, really far this way. Like too far. Look at that. I had no idea they had structures. I got one great one over there when I first walked in. Remember Tribal Bigfoot World? Why do you have to put P4? SI? It doesn't make any sense. S3, S4, is it the type of, it's not the type of tree because they're all the same trees. That doesn't make any sense to me. Look at the structure, you guys. Hold on, I gotta film this by itself. Hey guys, last clip, all right? Let me show you something really interesting. This is really cool. All right, so there was some cutting, right? It didn't go beyond here. All of that stuff is not from cutting. It's all deadfall or whatever, or from Sasquatch. Where they did the cutting, they replaced it with new seedlings, right? Or with, probably just seeded it, or, yeah, I'm sure they just did a mass seeding. Okay, so that was 20 to 25 years ago, based on my landscape experience. Okay, these trees will grow. A tree that's being watered properly will grow 1 to 1.5 feet a year. These, I don't think they're growing quite that fast. Say a foot, So you can at least get a guesstimate, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, so that even that thin little one's been growing for probably 12 years. 12 to 15 years, believe it or not. You got your bend out, so blatantly them. They pulled that out from inside other ones and bent it out, right? Watch this. There's your X. Seriously, check this out. This is amazing. I wish I could have filmed this the other day because I was even higher than this, but I was just that way 300 yards. I'm hoping it's only 300 yards. And then look at this. You know, they came down and talked all about it. All about the cutting. They don't want you cutting here. Don't worry. I removed the tags for my Sasquatch special places up there that are marked. They are marked heavily, and I got really pissed and took all of the orange ribbons that they locate from the sky off, and I just emitted it on tape because I hope someone tries to talk to me about it, because I will lose my mind. I'm sick of people in the disrespect. They have no idea what they're effing with in this forest, with the lives that they're affecting and ruining by doing this stuff. It doesn't have to be done. You know, log certain places, find where it's okay to log. You know, cut a certain section, replant. Don't just be gutting, hacking basically. You know, into forest you know nothing about, and marking where you can land in your helicopter. Because it's just not gonna work with me. You're gonna get resistance from a civilian like you've never seen before, even if it goes to combat. I guess there's not much you can do. You know, like you're standing here. Here comes the military, right? Wow, look at those red rocks out there. You know, there's 3 Blackhawks, whatever the new sophisticated. You know, they have everything computerized just coming at you. You know, they could light you up from 3 miles away. You'd be dead. You cannot fight the military. All these guys think they're so tough. I got guns. Wait till they fight me. It's like, do you really think the guy's gonna go over there behind a tree and have an old West gunfight with you? You're dead before you even know they're here. If they want you to be. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Look at that, over and out. Look at that too. I love you guys. Thank you for your support today on Patreon. I appreciate it. I had to do some venting today. I'll probably take most of it out. Over and out. Real quick, sorry about, you can just barely see my lens cap at the bottom. I want to emphasize to you guys how important these signs are. I was passing these the other day. I didn't really point too many of them out. But I've proved to you what is directly on top of these. There's your brake. They could never have been broken in 1 million years unless something broke it. And there's your trail marker. And if you follow the trail, which right next to it's a trail, it's amazing. Right next to a trail marker is a trail. And you walk straight up and you walk into one of the most amazing places I've ever been in my entire lifetime. Better than Disneyland even. Disney World, actually. And then you got your 2 bends into an X. Okay? It's discreet, but nevertheless. What else we got here? Another bend. Real nice one, the one kind we see all the time. X's. A big giant cut tree that used to be across the road here, right in front of their world. Okay, they do that, you have to believe me. Another one leaning out, trail marker to go up. You know, this is, I don't know if it's for them, like, cause it's very, very confusing. I don't care how good you think you are. Until you go in there and walk 6 miles and come back, or whatever, 6 mile round trip, it's crazy. So anyway, you guys, since I can see the bottom of my camera, I'm gonna call it a day, I think. I got one more place that I want to look at over here. I want to go up to the dead end. I think that's going to be, I think even before Holy Cross Wilderness and Bigfoot World, I want to go up to Bigfoot Universe. I want to go up to the dead end here. Up in this forest here, I wish I could have kept walking that way. It's so outstanding, you know, but you can't because then you're going to lose your car. More bending out. Give me a sec. I just want to take you from here. This is it for today. I want to take you from here to the end. Because up here, It's so good. And this is, I know the road looks nice, and it is because no one drives on it. And you know when a lot of people drive on it, it gets real washboardy? This one, I could drive 60 miles an hour. There is nobody coming up this road since it's been closed. The gate is closed, I guess, permanently. I wonder why. So much so that someone even made a fire at the end of the... They felt so confident that they set up camp at the turnaround. What if a truck came here and needed to turn around? I think this is going to be my next spot. I know I have a lot to do. I want to go to Bigfoot Universe. I have places there, you guys, that I can't even begin. From places that go back as far as 2 years that I haven't even... I'm just waiting to go to. And then new things happen, you know. It's amazing here. I don't see... You know, you would think it's an incredible, it's even higher than the elevation I was at today, you know, but I just think I'm going to walk up this path. I want to at least walk up there. It looks so, what's the word? It's what we're going to use, squatchy, Bigfooty. It just looks good to me. It really, really does. I don't use my imagination, you guys. It's based on what I find after I see something like that. Over now, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Like I said, I usually just wake up and just end up going somewhere, and it never fails me. So let's see. But I am definitely curious, just curious about going down there. I really am. I really want to walk up there. You guys, great day. Thank you so much for joining me on the live feed, and thank you for just being there for me. Really, I can't thank you enough. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not good at thanking. You know, like, I don't know if I sound. I feel like I don't sound sincere enough. You know, like I want people like generically just say thank you these days, or it just doesn't even mean anything. And I just want people to understand how much I appreciate you and me empowering me to do this. Like I cannot thank you enough, and I'll never let you down. And when I start to, just tell me. You know, I'll get a job pumping gas or something. Over now. Have a great day, everybody. Crazy. So now you guys may see the bottom of my lens pop up. It's a power lens, and it just broke. Or it's happened before, and it's weird. And then all of a sudden, so if I shake it too much, it's gonna pop up on me. So I wanted to show you. My last clips were filming, walking out of the transition. Right, I walked down there for a while. Told those guys I don't like them. I really did. I'm tired of it. I'm pretty much gonna be honest. You know, you can't lie with them. They know anyway. So I was just like, you guys are mean, you know? Like, I want nothing to do with you, bad people. That's what I said to them down there. And then I'll come into the good place, and I feel great. They want me there. It's special, right? But you see how there's just nothing in there? Like, nothing going on. And then you get here, and everything in the world changes. I mean, you guys, it changes so much. It's unbelievable. That jungle gym back there that I first zoomed in on, I can't believe it's there. It's never been there before. So here it is, and this is literally walking into the left side. I kind of think of Bigfoot Universe this way, and this is the left, the furthest left side. It doesn't end that way. That's the problem. I've never been able to get that far because it's so far, and there's these caves up there. It completely changes again. That's the amazing thing about here, is how it can change so much. They started coming down. Whoever was with me, right? They really did think I was going to keep going, and I didn't know. That's how they didn't know. Like if I knew I was going to turn around, I think they know. But when I didn't know, they can't get that from me, and they came down to keep following me, and I turned around, and they made all kinds of noises when I was trying to fix my lens. I can't believe all of this is in there. They just started with it a little bit last year, but oh my God, have they done so much. And what's amazing about it all is the walking, is how brown everything is up there on the ground. And that's the totem pole area. It's an amazing thing. I wanted to sit down in there and see if I could get some noises from the bad guys, but the flies have started attacking me. Like really attacking me. I know what someone's thinking, the Sasquatch sent them after me. I don't think so. I think these flies are too dumb to remotely use. You know, you need something with an actual brain. Like a deer, I'll buy that, but they don't have flies flying around. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Do I think so? No. Look, I think the flies probably drive them crazy too. I can't imagine anything that likes flies. There's no living being that appreciates a fly that I know of. Look at this. Because all they want is your blood. I've come to suck your blood. All right, so let's walk around. I'm gonna go down over here. Kind of repeat my Bigfoot sitting down situation. I can never ever get the same shot because they have changed it so much. I'll never know. That happened a month or two after that. I could never get back to where somewhere out here in this field. I could never get back to where I zoomed in on him. Look at, check this out. Look how disturbed, right? Nothing else. Don't tell me it's getting burnt down from the sticks. Here's tons of sticks. No burnouts, right? Nothing's being burnt out. Look at this. Holy moly. Look at this. You see that? It's not a coincidence, you guys, that just happens to be completely destroyed on the ground there. And then this is there. Bigfoot universe. Everything in here is Sasquatch. Everything. If you're one of those people that can't get grasped by, I really can't be friends with you, and I want nothing to do with you. I need to move on, not be held back. Okay, so if you're in denial in any way, this is the wrong channel for you. I'm not here to help. I'm happy to help on your first day, but not when you're in denial. I need your mind open. It's the only way. Mine's been like that since the day I was born. So I don't have to try. I've always had an open mind, I think. Not completely, but, enough, And I've always known this. I've always known I had this connection with these guys since I was very little. Something happened to me. Man, they are so... First of all, I saw one today, by the way. They are so worried about my camera. It's crazy. Thinking about just leaving all of my gear and walking back to the totem pole. Look at this X, big end up. On the left is the big end. By the way, I'm still on the edge. So if you were to walk to that tree line over there, you'll see some structures in here. And then boom, again, nothing. Except weird ones. What do you get at the upside down X? Disturbances on the ground. Right here. This is like one of the spots they were in when I filmed them, but I was filming this way. And they were all cloaked all through here. You can see them, and the little baby's even gouging like a mountain lion or something on the ground. And the big white one left from behind, before I had known this was going on, came, like here they are, he went all the way down here, saw me, I was down that way, hidden in one of their structures, and then he went all the way back. I watched him, and then he goes, and he ducks, and so I was kind of walking up as he was doing that with him. And then I was so freaked out of my mind because I never thought, like now it would be totally different. I'd walk right up to him, or I'd keep him there, kind of, But I was like, I turned away. I said, after I watched him duck and stuff, I was like, first of all, I'm freaking out. I never thought I saw, much less something white that is about a head 5 times the size of a person. And I turned around. I'll never forget. I've never seen the video since. I won't watch it. And I said, remind me to go back there later. I just saw something crazy. And I left because I was so nervous. I didn't know what else to do, And I'd give anything to duplicate that again with this camera. Give me a sec. Oh my God, guys, I just got a wood knock. Literally, I was turning the camera on anyway, but like a second before it hit the button, just by chance, tap, tap, tap. Below me, between me and my car. Why? Because I'm about to zoom here. No joke. It was really loud too. Yeah, I should have timestamped from about there. Oh, I just heard it again. What are you doing down there, buddy? Again. I don't wood knock, ever. Back, hardly ever. Right there. There it is again. It's not wind. Wind is, I'm the first one, you guys know. People are here, they're like, I heard wood knocks. I'm like, no, it's wind. If it's up, it's wind. Typically. If it's on the ground, it's them. And honestly, you can just tell distinctly. Give me some. Sound. Look, right in the middle. Dirt, of course. I wonder if this isn't the spot they were in, and I was over there and zoomed in this way. You can't tell. It's impossible. There's like 100 new structures just alone in that area and stuff on the ground. This is right about where they were, and I was over that way. I thought it was a little bit higher, but I think this is about it, actually, right here. So this is like their main spot. What I should have done, what I should do is walk in further and never come near here and then zoom in. If you do see a blue tag in the background, that's mine. When I first got here, I had these blue tags in my backpack, and I kept getting lost. There's no way to understand this when you leave, because it looks the same for like a mile that way. And then this way you end up hitting the bad ones, but as you're diving down to go to your car, you can't tell. So I put those tags, and they've been there ever since. They don't touch anything to do with people, usually, unless it's like some kind of a gifting situation. And to give you an example, somehow me and Rio dropped this thing, and I just found it on these structures, which is weird because these weren't here. And I think we dropped it. I don't think they touched it ever. I don't think they brought it to these structures, and I don't think they've ever touched it once. I really believe that. I don't think they... Sometimes they'll pick things up and put them back down. Like they might have done that, but they just don't take anything, and they don't... I don't know, we'll have to see what happens with that picture. Look how disturbed. All pine cones and that white stuff. It's always white where they are. This is perch 1. Upside down tree. The big end up in the air. Perch number 1. If you really want, I can show you the structure that whole time. The reason the white one got curious is because of what I was doing at that structure, and it's right there. And I noticed on the way, I didn't film it, but I noticed, I filmed the exact structure in Holy Cross Wilderness. I was so excited. I found it last year too, because it's such a rare structure. That's brand new. All of that's new back there. Look, and then you got your new tree. That it was an amazing thing. So that's about right. That's right about where they were, because I was sitting right down there. I walked up that way and then looked this way. So they were either right there. I'm going to zoom in again. Or they were just up a little bit further, because none of that was there. Like if you were to watch that video, I'm not going to tell you to the breakdown because I don't want to give the guy, I don't views because he's a terrible person. But yeah, I was sitting right here. And I've noticed it changed dramatically since last year. I remember when this was brand new. Now you can see they never stop coming to this. Look over there. It's all weeds. No matter what's going on in the ground, nothing's burning this out, okay? But this is where they walk through. This is their spot, and they come all the way down here. When I am curious to see if there's anything new down here. So they let this go. Somehow this got pulled down. Wow. A lot of people actually remember this. People that have been with me since the beginning will know this structure. Wow. So these two, this one and this one, used to be all the way up here. And then it's been pushed all the way down now. And I found that one. This was so cool. See that one? It still goes all the way out. I'm like, you'll remember, because I was like, because I didn't know anything about structures when I first found this. And this is where I was hiding, and that's where, yeah, it's gotta be right there. And then I heard something over here. I was like, I hope the camera heard that. If you've ever seen that video, this is where it all happened, right here. This is all real. That rock really interests me too. It's so weird. It's the only rock in Bigfoot universe, more or less. There's a few down here, actually, but not big like that. So that fell. That could have easily fallen when they knocked this one on top of it. I can't remember. I don't think this was on it. So that either broke right from there, or they broke it and let it fall. I don't know. That's how that got pushed down. And as you can see, they still walk here. Look at that, you guys, as you go. You get a really good view going up the. I love this place. I did nothing today. I just did a little preliminary. I was here for 5-6 hours, but I mean, I didn't. I need like a Navy SEAL with me. That's what I need. I can't be the expert guy out here. I need someone that's better than me, which isn't hard, which isn't easy actually. Look, footprints everywhere. I'm not saying I'm Mr. Great, but when it comes to these forests, even the military, most of the military don't know what I know. But I need someone, that just, got a concealed permit. I want someone that's been, look at the lumberyard. I've never seen a lumberyard in Bigfoot universe, a mini lumberyard. Why do I find that in every single place I find Bigfoot? Every time I see that. They're still walking through here. You can see their sticks. They definitely have it. The alarm clock sticks out too. All right, over now. I think I'm gonna try to go down to check out Elvis. I'm gonna at least yell Elvis up the hill. I gotta do a day up there. That place is incredible. I mean, man, you guys remember last year, like July and August? Getting those freaking amazing whistles and crows following me, and the timestamps were unbelievable of Bigfoots. Today was pretty good here. It was good enough for me. They acknowledged me. That's all I care about. And then I went through a whole phase of where they didn't, and I got really worried. Like, thank God I got the beginning whistles, or I would think they just hate me or something. Like, Mark, enough's enough. They leaned a brand new one in this year. That was not like that ever. Love you guys.